Our first guest today is legendary former Imagineer, Tim Delaney. Tim, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
I had an idea to redo the Energy Pavilion. So this was a high-speed flying ride that went into the inner world. It went to the nano world, and you see we compress you in. And it was a ride that flew through that whole building. And I came down here and looked at the Energy Pavilion, and that building is enormous.
We have Don Dorsey and Mark Nichols.
I had brought a short clip to show you of what the millennium might have been at EPCOT had things gone according to the original plan. And this is what we call the crane show. When I saw this, I thought, I'll just wait this out.
So the tank is, it's 24 feet deep, it's 200 feet in diameter. Mm-hmm. The tank holds 5.5 million gallons, and there's another 1 million gallons in the life support system. So yeah, it was pretty complex.
Yeah.
It was, but it made a great show, and we got a restaurant.
This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com, and here now are the top Disney park stories from around the world for October 21st, 2022. A pair of Walt Disney World annual pass holders are suing the resort over its park pass reservation system, according to Florida Politics' Gabrielle Rusin. The lawsuit, filed Tuesday in U.S. District Court's Orlando Division, was brought on by two anonymous pass holders known only in the filing as MP of Orange County and EK of Palm Beach County. They argue that park passes required for all guests can be fully booked on days where availability is still open for single-day tickets. Because of this, even pass holders without blockout dates may not be able to enter the parks when they wish. The suit adds, Disney's conduct is a predatory business practice aimed at exploiting the customers who support it the most, its annual pass holders. Disney abused a global pandemic to take advantage of its own loyal customers and increase its revenue. MP claims that they paid $633 per annual pass for herself as well as her family, while EK paid $68 each month for their pass on an installment plan. They both purchased annual passes with the expectation that they would have access to the parks without restrictions and without a need for prior planning. A similar lawsuit against the Disneyland Resort is still pending. Walt Disney World had issued a statement about the pair of annual pass holders that are suing them, and I'll read that now. The statement was given to Florida Politics reporter Gabrielle Rusin as well. Quote, annual pass holders continue to be some of our biggest fans and most loyal guests. We've been upfront with pass holders about the updates we've made, and we've offered them the flexibility to opt in or opt out of the program early in the pandemic, including refunds if they desired. This lawsuit mischaracterizes the program and its history, and we will respond further in court. So the Disneyland Magic Key lawsuit, they're probably going to win, right? They caught Disney without the proper legalese on that one. And that's why Disney killed the top tier Magic Key. I don't think this has been a problem in Florida. I think they had the proper language there. It doesn't mean that it doesn't make Disney's statement nice, but they're not wrong. So I don't think we're going to win this one. I think the Magic Key suit at Disneyland, they're going to win. I think Disney's got this one hands down. Amazon announced more details about the Hey Disney voice assistant coming soon to Echo devices. What does coming soon mean? I don't know, because they told us this a year ago, and it's still not a thing. But nonetheless, the Disney version of Alexa will be available on any Echo device, but a special version will be embedded in Echo smart displays and speakers at Disney Resort hotels. Magic Band Plus will also be compatible with Hey Disney. Guests at home or in Disney resorts can play games with their Echo and Magic Band Plus, which will act as a game show-style buzzer reacting with lights and haptics. Hey Disney will help resort guests with their questions about parks and provide concierge services. Over 25 Disney character voices, including Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and Muppets, will be included, and relevant characters will be used for alarms, weather reports, and more. For example, Olaf will give weather updates. Hey Disney will be available to USA customers with a Kids Plus subscription or in the Alexa Skills Store soon. It's been over a year since the Vault collection debuted, and it still delivers plenty of nostalgia for Walt Disney World's history. 2 new pieces of apparel inspired by the 20th anniversary celebration continue the fun. There's the Walt Disney World 20th anniversary pullover for $39.99, which is light blue and features the 20 Magical Years logo. The resort celebrated the milestone back in 1991. Hands up like me if you were alive for this. Mickey Mouse wears a tuxedo as he waves a wand over a top hat with a stylized outline of his head behind him. A gold 20 is embroidered to the right of Mickey. Fun fact, a lot of people don't know this, that like fireworks streaking Mickey logo is actually also the logo of the Disney decade, which was the 1990s. So this was just a year later and utilizing again that Disney decade logo with this 20 in the middle of it. Fun fact. You learned something on the show today. There's also 20th anniversary sweatpants for $49.99 that'll match the pullover. One leg features Mickey working his magic, while the other has the embroidered 20 surrounded by a field of light blue stars. The pants are secured with a drawstring. Beneath the 20 is the classic Walt Disney World logo in light blue with the Mickey globe in gold. We found both of these items in the Main Street Cinema in the Magic Kingdom. I'm really nostalgic for this logo because this is like the first thing I remember as a kid. I've always liked this logo, and I love the colors, the gold and the teal and the pink. It's very 90s. I love it. More Epcot 40th merchandise has arrived at the Creation Shop in Epcot. We now found a Figment sweater. It's $78. This is meant to go with the skirt and the purse and all those other things we've seen. The sweater is yellow with Figment flying across the center of it, and the edges have edges of the sleeves have pink, purple, and orange stripes, which perfectly matches the design on the skirt. Fantasmic dining packages return on November 30th, and Disney has released the list of venues and prices. Each package includes an entree with either an appetizer or dessert at a full-service restaurant or a full buffet for buffet restaurants. A non-alcoholic beverage is also included. Dining packages for Fantasmic will be available at the following venues. At 50's Primetime Cafe, it'll be $51 for adults, $22 for kids. At Hollywood and Vine, breakfast is $54 for adults, $36 for kids. Hollywood and Vine lunch and dinner, $71 for adults, $47 for kids. At Mama Melrose's, it'll be $54 for adults and $22 for kids. At the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater Restaurant, it's $49 for adults and $22 for kids. And at the Hollywood Brown Derby, it'll be $73 for adults, $29 for kids. Guests will receive a voucher for guaranteed seating at a reserved area of Fantasmic, valid on the same day. Tenrec Hedgehog mother named Glitter Toaster Strudel, what a name, gave birth to 7 hoglets at Disney's Animal Kingdom recently. Dr. Mark Penning, the vice president of Disney's Animals, Science and Environment, shared the photos of the babies on Instagram. Penning wrote, Mom, Glitter Toaster Strudel gave birth to the 7 lesser Madagascar Tenrec hedgehogs at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. The babies remain backstage at Rafiki's Planet Watch, spending time with their mom and dad. And did you know the sex of Tenrec hedgehogs is unknown until they are around 2 months old? So to help identify them, their care team uses a small dab of animal-safe paint on each of their backs. Before we get to our next story, I want to quickly mention Carousel of Products. We have a lot of great new shirts and some stuff you may have missed available. And of course, our shirts are always just $20. We always keep them at that price. No price gouging here, unlike Genie Plus or Lightning Lane. Set sail for tomorrow's harvest on Living With or Listen to the Land, depending on how old you are. We have this great shirt available now, celebrating 40 years of the attraction. And as well, we're also celebrating, since we're celebrating 40 years of Epcot, we have to celebrate Horizons. And if you think this is good, you should have seen Horizons. Both these shirts available now. And I have to plug this one again because there's a viral tweet. Someone spotted one in the wild, tweeted about it, and it has over 46,000 likes. So people, I guess, still did not know that we made this shirt. I think it's really fun, especially more for Universal maybe than if you go to Disney. But nonetheless, it's the Disney in the Streets, Universal in the Sheets t-shirt. One of my personal favorites. Eric Morton on staff came up with this phrase, and then Rob Whiteside did the design. And you can own it right now. Again, only $20. I think it's a great shirt. And these are great ways to help support everything we do here at WDWNT. A year after stepping down as head of Walt Disney Imagineering and 42 years after joining the Walt Disney Company, Bob Weis is retiring. Walt Disney Imagineering shared this on Instagram, quote, 42 years after first joining Imagineering, Bob Weis has announced his retirement. Serving most recently as Global Imagineering Ambassador and before that as president of the organization, Bob cemented his legacy as a leader and a creative force, helping to bring to fruition countless attractions, lands, resort hotels, cruise ships, and theme parks around the globe. Bob will officially depart the company on January 2nd, 2023. Bob, thanks for your many years of leadership and especially for mentoring and influencing Imagineers from around the world. You inspire us today, and your legacy will continue to inspire generations to come. For the absolute latest Disney Parks news, head on over to WDWNT.com and follow us on your favorite social media platforms. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next magical Disney trip. The best part is their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. You can also support the entire team behind this show by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Now on WDWNT TV, it's Boxed In. Boxed In is a casually chaotic show featuring WDWNT personalities Eric Morton and Jill Diffendahl, unboxing Disney merchandise and viewer packages, along with a few friends and a bossy little Pomeranian. So smash that like button, subscribe and comment, and keep up with the new Disney merchandise releases, seasonal releases, festival merchandise, limited edition merchandise, wishables, pins, and more. Join us Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern on WDWNT TV.